Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Adam and Chris Show. I'm St. Adam.
I'm Chris Malice.
Chris, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, I was looking forward to Venom 2, man. They showed a picture of fucking
Cletus Cassidy?
Cletus Cassidy. He looks like a lowlife. Kind of looks like that kind of like Max Caddy thing going on from Cape Fear. I like it, and I found out the fucking movie is going to be rated PG-13. Because we can't have nice things in this world.
And that is a problem, you know. There are comic book characters that work fine within the PG-13 realm. A lot of them do. You know, Marvel has a whole universe that's all PG-13. However, there are some heroes or characters that can't exist outside that bubble.
And
Deadpool,
one of them is Cletus
Venom,
Cassidy.
Or Eddie Brock, as I was trying to say. That
Brock, but here's the thing. He's still somewhat of a hero. Carnage is a killer. He's a serial killer who goes in the middle of the middle of downtown Manhattan and shanks people. Rips them apart with blades that come out. They're made out of blood blades, whatever.
Made out of his symbiote.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, there's a trend that I'm seeing now that, you know, we had two really good Deadpool movies. I'm afraid for Deadpool 3.
I'm fucking terrified. If they make Deadpool 3 PG-13, it's going to fail.
It will. I mean, do you remember, and like when you get a rated R property, the worst thing to do is water it down for the sequel. What happened with Caddyshack 2? Well, there's a lot of things with Caddyshack 2.
Every property that went from being R-rated to PG-13 turned to shit.
Right. You know, we had two Expendable movies that rated R. They did the third one at PG-13. It didn't do as well. Now, I do have the director's cut, and that works because they shot a rated R film. But, you know, it doesn't work. And I know the people for Venom 2 is like, well, we're going to push the envelope as far as it can go.
You're not pushing the envelope if it's rated PG-13.
I'm like, did you see the first Venom film? You're biting the heads off people. Eddie Brock said, fuck it, you know. You had things that showed that you were pushing the envelope.
And then you cut it out.
And then you how much further can you push it? I think Dark Knight showed how far you can push a PG-13 film.
And there wasn't a lot of brutal violence in it, but still, again, Carnage goes in the middle of downtown Manhattan and shanks the fuck out of people. There's no way you can do that in a matter where you can bring a fucking 14-year-old to it. And it still have the same punch that it should have normally. He's a psychopath.
Marvel's going to do Blade again? Is Blade going to be R or PG-13?
Probably PG-13. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to that. Because Disney's afraid of making some people mad.
But you know what? Disney bought Fox. You can release your rated R properties under the Fox banner. Well, I mean, there's no longer 20th Century Fox. It's just 20th Century Studios.
No, don't.
But they did it with The Invisible Man we saw last week.
No, it was great.
It was great.
Great. You know, I just... Now, one of the things that they're saying is that Birds of Prey didn't do too well, which was R-rated.
I don't know.
They're basing that on, well, R-rated comic book films historically don't do good.
Okay, for them to say Birds of Prey failed, where are they getting this from? It made
probably some dipshit on YouTube.
$100 million more than its budget. It's been the fourth highest grossing movie of the year so far. I know we're just starting out, but still that.
Probably some dipshit on YouTube.
Let's see, what else? When I saw it the second week it came out, because I was saving it for Valentine's Day with my wife. She really wanted to see it. That theater was still packed.
There's probably probably some dude that thinks that anytime a woman takes a lead, it's a ultra feminist film and all men are evil in it.
Well,
they make money doing that.
Well, I mean,
telling people that.
Birds of Prey was a fun movie. Two Deadpool films. I was laughing at work just yesterday about some of the jokes in Deadpool 2.
Well, here's the thing.
I was telling it to some of my coworkers who hadn't seen it.
There are more R-rated films, movies that are based on a comic book property that have succeeded than have failed. If you consider Birds of Prey a failure, if you consider Hellboy, let's face the reboot of Hellboy, yeah, not good.
Okay, but
that's just not a good movie.
I need to see a director's cut of that because I can tell that movie got cut to hell.
Yeah. But you have Joker, which dominated last year. Was our best picture. Dominated.
Best performance.
Yes.
Best performance at the Oscars.
Both the Deadpool movies. Again, The Blade movies, Blade 1 and 2 did gangbusters. People forget the movies Road to Perdition and An Act of History of Violence are based on graphic novels. You take the ball...
Watchmen.
Watchmen was a commercial success. So the studio's coming to that conclusion just because of...
Logan!
Logan's fucking great.
Logan not only proved, it did well, but you could even have an R-rated comic book film that's more character-based, like Joker. I think Logan might have led the road to Joker.
Oh, good. Yeah, you can make that argument.
But
God, Logan was so fucking good.
These are all good films, and if you had watered them down, they'd have lost their punch.
Yep.
And then they'd have just been lost in the mix.
And that's what's going to end up happening. And I was looking forward to Woody Harrelson playing fucking Carnage. When I heard it, I was like, that sounds sweet. Oh, it's PG-13? Well, fuck me. It doesn't look like something I'm going to see opening night.
You also forgot Kick-Ass.
Yeah, Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass is fun. Well, the Kingsman, too. The Kingsman movies.
Yeah?
Yeah. The first, I know the second one didn't do that good, but I mean... Certain things with like Birds of Prey didn't get put in account, like the coronavirus and that shit. But
Did the coronavirus really affect that though?
They're market in China. A movie can fail here in the United States or do mediocrely. If they can release it in China, they can make gangbusters.
Well, there have been movies where like, how the fuck did that get a sequel?
Well, I'll give you a really good example. What was that movie that Guillermo directed with the mechs and the monsters?
The what?
The gigantic...
Pacific Rim.
Yeah, it did not do that good here financially. In China,
I thought it was a good film.
I thought it was good, but I mean, again, a movie could not do good financially. But it did gangbusters overseas.
Well, right. And again, certain characters just don't work PG-13. There's a reason every Punisher movie has been rated R.
Because if they made a PG-13 one, everyone would laugh.
I mean, you could argue that the Netflix series was a little more PG-13, but they weren't showing that on network television.
No.
And
all I'm going to say, movie studios, Marvel, anyone, if any of you dumb motherfuckers decide that it's a good idea to make a Punisher movie, PG-13, you're getting an angry letter from me. I'm going to be safe.
Okay.
I'm going to be safe.
I thought the hammer was coming out. But
the hammer will come out if they do it. Don't fucking cut Punisher's balls off, you dimwits. There we go.
You feel better?
I feel a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, Venom 2, Venom 1 should have been rated R. Venom 2 definitely should be rated R. Morbius should be rated R. It's not going to be. There's this
Black
idea.
Cat and Silver...
I can see Black Cat being PG-13. Or Silver Sable is an assassin, so you would want to make that rated R. But movie studios love the PG-13 rating because they're like, this sells more because people can bring their kids. Not everything is meant for your kids.
Yeah, I agree.
Deadpool, he's wacky, he's crazy, but he's not exactly kid-friendly, and he never should be.
Yeah.
Carnage. Would you call Carnage kid-friendly?
He's a fucking serial killer. He's Henry Lee Lucas as a comic book character. That's what he is.
Some people might not know who that is.
A serial killer. That's who he is. That's who Henry Lee Lucas is. He's fucking Ed Bundy as a fucking serial killer.
You mean Ted Bundy?
Ted Bundy. Fuck me.
You're thinking Al Bundy, so you're thinking Ed O'Neill. And really, if there's one thing I want to see in Venom 2, it's a cameo by Al Bundy.
I'd probably... If they put that in a PG-13 film, I'll probably give me more more optimistic about it.
It would just derail the flow here.
No Cletus.
But yeah, so
I bet you if Black Cat threw it up on Al Bundy, he's not saying no.
No, that was the whole joke. Al wasn't against sex; he was just against sex with his wife.
Yeah,
that was like across the board. You'd see, attractive couples that just weren't interested anymore because that's the joke. Once you're married, it's a joke. How did we get on this topic?
All right.
All right. So your words of advice to anyone out there that says, My kid deserves to see Cletus Cassidy butcher people.
Don't. He's crazy. He's bad. He stabs people. Old people. Anyone.
Well said. But yeah, so there you have it. Some comic book characters, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, can exist in PG-13 realms, but you can't put every character in that box.
Yep.
Simple enough?
Yep. There you go.
All right. So, do you have anything you want to recommend before we go?
Read Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. It's great. Great book series.
I concur. All right. Well, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel and share this with people. You know, maybe a lot of you feel like Venom should have been rated R because you're already getting decapitations in it. Maybe start a dialogue in the comments section below why you think, no, PG-13 is the right way to go with Venom. He's going to yell at you probably. But also, follow us on social media. We're talking Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram when we get it. And from the Adam and Chris Show, I'm St. Adam.
I'm Chris Malice.
Have a good one.